Before the cartoon, there was the comic. We take a look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We also pit two hard-boiled vigilantes and see who wins.
And we take a look at one of the last survivors of a zombie apocalypse here on Between the Panels.
Coward Disembowelment Dude here at the comic stand. Hi everybody, welcome to Between the Panels. I'm Ricky Shu alongside my other host here, Nick, and Jobo, Joe Patino, for those of you who don't watch our show.
Hi, I'm Jobo.
That's Jobo. And we're gonna get things started with our first at the comic stand, we'll say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles this week from IDW.
Oh yeah.
All I gotta say, nothing like the cartoon at all.
It plays out like an 80s kung fu movie.
Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles didn't start out as a cartoon, they started out as a comic book. And they were inspired by a lot of martial arts stuff, especially Daredevil.
I like how they threw Daredevil in there.
Yes.
It's very nice. A very nice little, it's a little like one panel just, oh, this boy got his eye splashed with the same acid that the Turtles got splashed with.
They loved Daredevil, and they were mostly like inspired by Kung Fu comics, action stuff, Daredevil. So they threw that as like a homage to one of their inspirations for the Turtles. Now,
well, let's get to the differences just right off the bat, because everybody, if you haven't heard of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's something wrong with you. I'm just not even going to address you. But anyway, Cowabunga, dude. So let's get right to the differences between the comic books and TV shows / movies.
and everything that happened after the cartoon.
And everything that happened after the cartoon.
Well, Leonardo in this comic tried to make Shredder commit seppuku. And for those of you who don't know what seppuku is, it is ritual stomach cutting. You basically kill yourself. No. That was a weird representation, but all right. Basically, you get handed a sword and you're expected to kill yourself to preserve your enemy's honor. It's weird. But Leonardo, the leader of the Turtles, tries to get Shredder to commit seppuku. And then he's like, no, I'm just going to blow up this with a grenade.
They actually use their weapons. For the people who complained from the cartoon, like, oh, they never use their weapons except for like robots.
Oh my God, do they use their weapons?
They go all out. They murder people. And Splinter tells them straight up, your goal in life is to kill Shredder for, dishonoring Hamato Yoshi, who, if you're a fan of the cartoon, you know that Hamato Yoshi turns into Splinter, but in the comics, Splinter is the pet rat of Hamato Yoshi.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't say you dishonored Hamato Yoshi.
He
dishonored himself. If you read the letter, it says you dishonored your family by murdering Hamato Yoshi.
Everything Splinter or Shredder is like.
And Shredder doesn't even know who Splinter is at this point because
it's a rat.
Yeah, it's a rat. It was Hamato Yoshi's rat. And he even says, "What? That happened 15 years ago. I thought it was over." But
well, my thing is, you look at like the character developments of the Turtles. They're like obviously teenagers, and they've been trained to like fight and kill people. So obviously they're going to be like this, and they're teenage. I guess their hormones are aging. I don't know how that transfers over with the ooze.
Yeah.
So, but they got testosterone levels out the wazoo.
That.
Now, what I did with the issues, I read the first 2 issues. The first one involved the origin of the Turtles, while the second one related to like this second or third episode with the Mousers, with the robots that were created by Baxter Stockman that hunted down rats. And actually, April O'Neil, who we all know is their reporter friend, was actually Stockman's assistant.
It's not Megan Fox.
It's not Megan Fox.
Oh,
thank
man.
God.
Oh man, well, she's in the movie now.
She's a terrible actress, though.
Yeah, but
So
if
is all
she's
the
on a
other
motorcycle, it's
Turtles in the movie.
okay.
Yeah, but-
That is true. Anyway, one of my biggest complaints, though, with the whole story has to be the writing.
Oh, I was.
Sometimes the writing is atrocious.
Like I said, it plays out like an 80s movie. It's like, you dishonored my family! And then they're like, yes.
I had 3 problems. The first one, Leonardo said, "Looks like the Shredder just got shredded."
Oh my God.
That's a Power Rangers line, if I've ever seen one.
Stupid. Then the second one, Baxter Stockman says why he's getting the Mousers to like steal things, and he's like, "Mainly, I'm doing it because it's fun." Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! And then the third, if you remember, at the end of when they're trying to get the Mouser systems down, they think they're gonna die, and they're all surrounded. They're like, "Turtles die with honor," and then like it gets black, and you hear all the noises. And the last panel, I kid you not, is one of the turtles holding up a match, saying, "I guess it worked." And in the bottom right corner, really small, is the words "The End."
Silence. We're left here with silence for that one. But I want to go back to the weapons, just the diversity. That's where it originated from. Like growing up as a kid, I knew the turtles each by obviously the color of their mask. I knew their names and everything. Oh, the Renaissance dudes, you know. But I more identified them with their weapons. And I don't know how it translates really necessarily with the comic book, how their weapons are their personality, the way they pick them. So
who was your favorite turtle? Just
I liked Michelangelo just because he was the nutball, and they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He accepted
how many
what they were.
how many nunchucks out of 5 would you give this?
I give it
comic?
5 nunchucks out of 5. I know you guys might not necessarily agree with me, but because they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and how you can't really take them seriously with a title like that. Their dialogue's been corny enough for me. If they kill people, hey, that's a bonus. I'm loving it. 5 out of 5.
All right. Well, I would give it a 3 out of 5. Size, Raphael's little dagger things. I liked it, and that's about it. It was all around a little too unpolished for my tastes, especially the writing.
I would have to give it 3 Krangs out of 5, even though Krang was created for the cartoon, not the comic. I liked it enough to continue I want to see what goes on in the rest of the series, but I liked the art style. It was like real sketchy and real cool, but the writing, just at times, I was just groaning. And like the Turtles didn't really have development at first, but
All right.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, when we come back, it's Mickey Rourke versus Dolph Lundgren. Thomas Jane or Ray Stevenson, however you want to look at it. So stay tuned for more Between the Panels.